Hello again, Fleet Commanders. It's old friend Tiberius here, doing another quick video update. It's been a while since my last Star Trek video. I was having some issues with the BlueStacks and with Nox not working right after an update to the game. Didn't really seem to want to update and work right on my app. Thankfully, we have the new PC version, which was just released this week, which is much better, especially for streaming. Uh, seems to be a little smoother, a little less lag, probably because I'm on a wired connection as opposed to a Wi-Fi connection. Um, but I made the big push to Ops 40 recently, and there's a couple videos out there where they tell you about all the advice you need, about the things you need to save up for, and all that. And I'm here to tell you that they are 100% accurate. It costs a ridiculous amount of resources to start leveling up stuff. 30 to 40 is 39 to 40 is night and day. It costs you about 4 billion resources, give or take, depending on your research. I think mine was about 3.6 after some research to get the ops to level 40. And then after that, like every building costs a fortune. Shipyard, 2.4 billion plus 35,000 4-star common resources. Ridiculous. Uh, you know, I've upgraded some of them. They won't show me these because I have to build the shipyard first to get the hangar and the scrapper. But even your level 40, resource nodes. These are just 7 million for the simple ones here. But looking over at some of your other ones, uh, 1.3 billion for your titanium refineries. This is only 38. But yeah, everything really, really, really expensive. Um, so the videos kind of tell you to stock up and save up for a while. Do it. Very beneficial. Um, I didn't listen. I thought I had enough. I thought I've got I had like 10 billion in active Parsteel plus like another 10 or so in tokens, and I'm like, that should be good enough to get me started, and I'll kind of pick up some more stuff because I'm sure the event 40 packs and bonuses and stuff have so much more resources in them, right? Not quite. If you want to spend money, you can buy some stuff that has high resources in it. The monthly pack for September. This where is it? I think it's in here. Yeah, the Elite Reward Pack, the $99 one, gives you 9 billion par steel plus 9 billion in tokens. So that gave you 18. But again, not really a whole lot, and you burn through real quick when every building costs 2.5 billion. The smaller packs have less, and then what you get per day is basically nothing at this point. It's just a few resources. Um, I thought by going to Ops 40, the other big benefit that you get the refinery to 40. So this will help boost, your refines of your 4-star common materials, which you need to upgrade some of your ships and upgrade some of your buildings. Might also help you get to the uncommon materials needed to upgrade your jellyfish, because the only ways to get that at 39 is to build and scrap Mayflowers, which take up a lot of your tier 3 resources, which you need to get the rest of your buildings caught up, or the new buildings that they just added with the research and the away team and the exo comp thing. So it's like, all right, we'll get the ops 40, you get the refinery to 40, get some of this other stuff upgraded. This one, they don't let you upgrade right away. Of course, you have to go through a number of other buildings, including getting the titanium or the dilithium warehouse to 40 before it'll let you do that, which takes a while to get through everything. But even when you get it to 40, your refines are still only common resources. You don't get any benefit to get the uncommons. The only way to still get the uncommons, occasionally you'll see it in a daily event, like one of the heroic officer recruit events. In addition to giving you titanium, gives you like 200 uncommon. And as we'll see here, even at a low tier jellyfish, just swap this around real quick. Upgrades. At a low tier, jellyfish is still costing about 2,200 for a lot of these 2,400, 3,000. If you're getting 200 a week, you're talking about what, 8 to 10 weeks to get one piece. Um, the Parabellum event, they run like once a month. I've had a jellyfish now for a few weeks. They have not done a jellyfish brawl since I got my jellyfish, so I don't know exactly what the rewards are for that event. So disappointing there. Kind of stuck with a tier three. It's not bad. I mean, it's 4.7 in base, but it immediately drops like 500,000 when you take it out of your base. I don't know why the jellyfish drops as much as it does compared to other ships, um, but it does. It like some of your other ships will drop like 100,000, 150,000 when you take them out of your base. This one drops like a full like 10%. It's just gone. So it's smaller than it looks. Still does a good job, but it's also very expensive to repair. Like a full hull repair on this uh, is like 1.6 million titanium and a couple 100,000 dilithium, which, as you can see, I've kind of ran out of right now between some researches and some other stuff, upgrading buildings, because all these buildings also cost, a lot of them cost 30, 40, 50. This one's only 3 billion, 3 million rather, but some of them start to get up there on the cost of dilithium as well. So what's the benefit to going to Ops 40? It's not a big one, but thankfully because they just added the deep space armadas, there is at least some saving grace in going to 40. And that's what we're going to kind of look at here real quick. So in the old Alliance tab, you now have, in addition to your uncommon, rare, and epic bundles, which by the way stay exactly the same at 40, they cost the same, the rewards are still the same. So you're still getting, your jellyfish blueprints in your epic armada packs. Your rare armada packs are still giving you enterprise and augurs and that kind of stuff, and the resources and the armada tokens. None of this stuff changed, but what you do get are these new G4 packs, and they cost a heck of a lot more. This is a full pull here is about 25,000 credits. 6 pack on the rares cost me about 30,000, and the once a week Armada Epic one is 5,000 for a 2 pack. In terms of credits that you have to spend to get your boxes unlocked. The G4 Uncommon Armada pack, 150,000, 300,000. So ridiculously more expensive. I've been doing 2 packs just about every day. I have yet to get any Explorer parts. I've gotten a couple of rares in terms of parts. I've gotten a few survey and battleship parts. We'll see here. You've got 4-star resources down here as well, small amounts to pick up some of those. And a chance at rare directives, but this is pretty low, and I often find myself getting like 4 um, as what I get out of them. We will do the pull right now, so maybe I'll get lucky. You also get more regular cores, which is not very helpful because there's another thing that you need when you get to Ops 40. They have a new rare version of Armada Tactical Cores that you need to upgrade your Armada Center to get it to 40. So let's pull this and see what we get. Okay, so we got, see, we get more rares when I'm looking for uncommons. At some point, obviously, you get the jellyfish up, and you'd be like, thankful you have these 2 rare directives. Not doing a whole lot there. Then we come over here. So the cost benefit of these, if you host a deep space level 41 uncommon armada, still cost you the same, 100 credits or 100 directives to start it. And the setter's chest gives you about 140,000 credits. So set it, get 140,000, you blow it up, you probably get like another 10 to 15 depending on your group, and you obviously need a couple people bigger than you, some mid to high 40s, preferably somebody with like a rare ship, whether it's a Newton or a Pilum or something, to really just help you churn through them all. Get 3 or 4 people together, and you get about half. So you set 2, and you can, you can do the double pull. The rare Armada pack feels like a Scopely trick. 1 chest, 100k, 2 chests, 200k. You are guaranteed to get 20 rare Armada tactical cores. Now it costs 425 to upgrade your Armada Control Center from 39 to 40. So you would have to open this pack uh, and get lucky. Oh, not even get lucky, you just get guaranteed. You have to do basically 20 of these chests to get 400, and then you'd still be 25 short. So you really have to do two more to get those. But you see here, you see Lorca shards, and you get all excited because he's one of the characters that's incredibly hard to get. He only came out in a very limited manner. He's got a great ability, 50% chance of dealing hull breach. This is what levels up pretty quickly, and it's just all the time. Some of the other guys are kind of like at the start or for the first couple of rounds, or Gorkin is like after a critical hit, which is, not as great. Lorca is great, is a player, subtracts from their damage. So you combo him up with some other people like Tilly or Kang or any of those other people, uh, and you can really kind of rip through a lot of players in PvP combat. So you get real excited because you really want to get unlock him, especially sitting here. I'm only 4 shards away. I've done a couple of these pulls, 0 Lorcas. Fives, well, we have other ways of getting him. Same thing with 10. Curon is another guy you kind of had to buy, but his ability that's been covered isn't really all that great. And your ship gets faster, so you can shoot somebody and kill them and then run away. Might be good for, uh, if you're doing a territory takeover and you're picking off little Rialtas and stuff. There's like a farm system or a camp, and you're just kind of picking off guys, running through it. You can get your impulse speed up and just keep going uh, if it stacks. But then it's really just lots of big piles of credits, which are very useful for trying to get blueprints for the level, 41 miners, 42 the new ships, and that kind of stuff. And then you've got a small chance down here at some Armada directives. I am not going to do one of these pulls yet because I still need some G3 mats, and I'd rather spend 30,000 on 6 chests and get more epic directives. Usually get I'm averaging about 100 epic directives per 6-box chest. 6-box chest pull. And that gets you more towards the G4 epic Armada pack here. And this is a pretty good one because this has the faction miners blueprints to really start getting to those. You can build this at 41. More jellyfish, just what you needed, right? More jellyfish at this point. And then you've got more credits in here, and then you've got a chance at more cores here. And this is 35,000, 70,000. So it's a little bit better there. I forgot to mention the setter's chest for the level 41 rares gives you about 43,000 credits if you're the one setting the Armada. And then they have about the same in terms of credits that are distributed to everybody for the kill. So depending on how much damage you do, how many credits you get. The epic chest, setting of 42 epic, you get about 22,000 credits for being the setter. And then it's kind of a similar amount, give or take, that gets distributed out to people. Big chance at some big for resource numbers, no parts or anything like that in here. Chance to get some of the rare cores needed to upgrade your Armada Center. And again, usually a couple of these I've done, I've gotten a few of these, which is how I got my ACC up to 40. I got more jellyfish blueprints that I don't need. Haven't really gotten too many of these faction miners yet, which kind of what I'm looking forward to get to 41 to get that bigger haul, especially for PvP, for raiding. A maxed out G3 faction miner, you're looking at about like 3 million, 2.5 million, 3 million total cargo capacity. These get up to like 6 or 7 million, so you can really double your scoops and steal more resources before anybody knows you're there. And again, these cost 35,000 and 70,000 to do. Still cost the same to set up in deep space. These are a lot harder though. One-shotting them It's not the easiest thing to do unless you've got a strong group with a couple of 49s and 50s, some big, 12 to 15 million strength ships for most of the group, stacking the right abilities, and those kinds of things. Really has to just can't just kind of, throw a 42 epic together and just hope it works out. You kind of have to do a little bit of planning with that one. So these are the perks of going to Ops 40 are the new chests to link off of the deep space armadas that you can finally reach once you get your jellyfish, or if you happen to have one of your 3-star epic ships upgraded far enough, you can do it. So definitely pay attention to some of those other videos from Rev and some of the other guys, DJ, who have mentioned specifically the way you need to stack up and save up, get all your research done, get as many of your buildings done, because they're gonna make you catch up. It's Scopely, they always do. Um, Before they'll let you progress, they always throw in like, oh, make sure you upgrade your warehouse, or make sure you upgrade your vault, and then the vault requires you to upgrade everything else. So they always make you slow down and play catch up, or buy more stuff from them. And if you're trying to stay, as free as possible, um, then these are the things you're going to need to save up for. And it's going to take you a while. And it's probably a little easier to do that at 39 than it is at 40. So uh, that's all I wanted to do, is do a quick video on just what Ops 40 kind of looks like. So when the other guys talk about taking your time, saving up, and then kind of pushing right past 40 and going right to 41, where you start to get some different perks. So that you can start doing some of the better refines, so you can start upgrading things, so you can build the faction miners. They are right. That is probably the best way to go about it. So stay safe out there. Follow those guides, and you'll do well. Thanks for watching.